Mr. Jay Turner, second case study of the day. Thanks, Jay.
Thanks. It's me. Oh, yes, Console Connect, enhancing media workflows with private, on-demand, flexible IP delivery utilizing automated networks. I didn't write that, which is why I had to read it off the screen. So I want to walk through a case study here of something that PCCW Global with the Console Connect technology did. And this is the Hong Kong Esports and Music Festival. And you see, Hong Kong's largest international annual esports festival. 3-day festival. It's actually organized by the Hong Kong Tourism Board. They had 72,000 people attend over the course of 3 days. And really the point that the Tourism Board wanted was to attract tourism into Hong Kong, of course. And by going esports and music festival-wise, they're catering to, of course, a younger audience that would typically appear. Top music artists and, as I said, organized by the Tourism Board. What they were putting together, of course, 3 different gaming competitions here, and I'm not a gamer, so I'll act like I'm one. So one of these was a CSGO, which is apparently a shoot-'em-up game with a $300,000 purse. One of these was PUBG with a $150,000 purse, and then this Return of League was where they brought a bunch of retired League legends together and had this kind of innovative one-off competition. And then they streamed it all to 42 million people over the course of these 3 days, which is absolutely incredible. Also had an interactive zone where the audience could go and VR, cosplay, all sorts of stuff, as you see here. And so really just attract, as I said, 72,000 people over the course of 3 days. So we built a network for them in cooperation with them, of course. Start off pretty simple. They, of course, the event was held in Hong Kong, so we've got the gamers here and kind of the entertainment there. Wanted to build a private IP link into the gaming servers in Taiwan, so for the League of Legends. So that's what we did. Then we came in and built a private IP link into the PUBG servers in Singapore, serving in AWS. Also wanted to build a private IP link also into the Singapore AWS region, but into the media production for the workflow there, and then stream that out to Twitch and YouTube. And then also wanted to build a private IP link into the Chinese streaming services as well, so the counterparts to YouTube and Twitch, G-Arena Live and stuff like that. And then last but not least, wanted to build a public internet connection for all the audience and everybody that was going to the little festival. So build all this, pull it all together. But rather than doing this all, one-off manual, sit at a table, have 14 phone calls, we wanted to do this all in a very automated fashion. And so that is where this Console Connect technology that we've developed came together. So this really pulls together the network, the connectivity, and the community all together in a user self-service driven portal. It's also API driven if you're one of those people who likes APIs. Console Connect technology actually started a number of years ago. PCCW Global, which is the international branch of Hong Kong Telecom, acquired the company back in November of 2017. And why did they want to do this? What prompted them to come and take a look at this? And as we've heard over the course of the day, this industry is facing a lot of issues. You see here, the content delivery is moving to the IP, but the process and workflow is all moving to the cloud. As we just heard, we've heard security mentioned more times than I can count today. And, while we keep hearing this struggle about how do you push this content over the public internet, it's definitely a problem. It's a problem that needs to be solved. It's just not a very easy problem to solve. And there needs to be more automation brought to this to allow people to allow the content providers and service workflow providers to very easily establish these links and be able to do what they're trying to do without having to go over the public internet necessarily, in order to create secure, low latency, low jitter connections, and to very easily get into these cloud applications. That's not an easy thing to do. So that's why PCCW Global decided to acquire Console Connect. There we go. So, what does this look like for a content supplier, provider? This is kind of step one. First thing they want to do is link together their head office, maybe with an event location, with a remote location, and stitch all this together via the network. So, step one. Step two is you're going to come in here now and you're going to start integrating and interconnecting with the partners in the broadcast for services as well. And the community aspect of our platform really kind of helps underpin this, because you can, on the platform, have these types of dialogues and discussions, and it's very open about what is going on, who's there, and what's going, how they're conducting their business. The next thing is you're now got to go talk to these clouds, because that's where the workflows are migrating to. And it's not just one cloud typically. Probably everyone in the room is using at least 2, some 3, 4, 5. We actually have 7 of them on the platform now. So you want to be able to very easily, quickly, and dynamically interconnect into these clouds, into whatever resources happen to be stored there. And then the last one is really the SaaS providers themselves. So for those people, those entities who have their own resources and hanging off the edge of the network, we want to be able to very quickly create links into those and spin them up and tear them down on demand. So that's kind of the how it all comes together for this media and entertainment industry. And as I said, we're PCCW Global. We have a very big network, hence the global in the name. So lots of little lines all over the place. So I won't read numbers off the page, but it's a very, very large network. Top 10 for global peering. We're a tier 1 service provider. I love this 9.3 terabyte total global capacity. We've got submarine cables all over the place. I actually want to go visit one. I just want to kind of see it landing. So how does all this work? We actually have a video here, theoretically.
In staging major esports events like the Hong Kong Esports and Music Festival, we require a lot of support and technical infrastructure. And we are very pleased to have the support from PCCW Global, our major partner, in providing all the connectivity solutions.
PCCW Global is committed to deliver the best services while continually developing new products that are changing the digital landscape.
Console Connect is an easy-to-use, customer-friendly portal that makes ordering bandwidth on demand, quick and cost-effective.
Console Connect is a platform for users to provision low-latency, global connectivity on our world-class PCCW Global Network. The Hong Kong Esports and Music Festival, using Console Connect to deliver low-latency, international bandwidth on our global network, is a great example of community-powered connectivity.
PCCW Global has again provided a flawless service delivery for HKTV, providing solutions of ultra-low latency, cloud connectivity, live streaming, and NTD docs.
PCCW Global Digital Solutions Delivery.
Powered by Console Connect.
Awesome. All right. Well, Jay, thanks so much for the presentation. Appreciate it.